Antarctica is a continent almost completely covered by a dome of ice that is over 2 miles thick at the center. This dome, called the ice cap, grows when snow falls on it. Due to the pull of gravity, the ice flows downhill towards the coast like an extremely thick and gooey liquid. Areas where it flows out over the ocean are called ice shelves. This one here, known as the Amery Ice Shelf, is one of the largest, at 250 miles long and 100 miles wide. That's roughly the same size as West Virginia. The ice here is flowing out over the ocean at a rate of 10 feet per day. It is nearly a mile thick at the southern end where it starts floating, and is still 400 meters or a quarter mile thick at the northern edge. Cracks are forming at the seaward edge of the shelf, carving out what will someday be giant icebergs. This one here is known as the Loose Tooth. The only way to get to the Loose Tooth Rift is by helicopter, flying down the coast from Davis Station and out over the ice shelf. For the past 5 years, researchers from the Scripps Institution of Oceanography and the University of Tasmania have been studying these rifts to learn how they grow and to learn about the forces that drive their growth. In this video clip, we are flying towards the tip of the rift. Notice the other helicopter off in the distance, parked at the rift tip itself. The Loose Tooth rifts have been growing steadily for over 20 years, recently at an average rate of about 12 feet per day. Nearly all of the mass loss from the Antarctic ice cap occurs at the ice shelves. Approximately 2/3 of this is due to large iceberg calving, while the remaining 1/3 is from ice melting directly into the sea from the bottom of the shelves. In this video clip, we are flying along the same path, but now much closer to the ice. The ice inside the rift is a mix of blocks that have fallen in and seawater that surges up and freezes into place. Notice the other helicopter, this time parked on the ice over on the left-hand side. Large icebergs break away from Antarctic ice shelves every several decades in a naturally recurring process. The last time this occurred on the Amery Ice Shelf was in the early 1960s. So while we can't conclude that this particular rift is growing due to global warming, by learning more about the physics of ice shelf rifting, we will better understand how ice shelves, and therefore the mass budget of the entire Antarctic ice cap, will respond to future changes in climate. Here we are flying uprift, away from the tip. As we turn left, large crevasses are visible. We have been studying this process by deploying sensitive geophysical equipment around the tip of the rift to watch it grow. We use Global Positioning System, or GPS, units to measure the motion of the ice, and seismometers to measure the vibrations, or ice quakes, that occur as the rift cracks and pops its way into the ice shelf. Finally, we land next to a partially installed sensor station, powered by solar panels.